I'm recording, so whenever you're ready.
So canola in the state of Oklahoma is kind of been a mixed bag over the last couple years, and we've seen that with the drop of acres. This year we've had some really good prices and really good potential. We see the fall didn't do us really well. We didn't have the greatest conditions to establish a crop, but a crop that did get established has looked good all the way through the fall into the spring. Because we were dry kind of going into the wintering months, we did lose on a lot of these fields a significant amount of tissue, and depending on how dry you were and what the conditions were going in, this field behind me was very dry going in. It's a sandier soil, so it doesn't hold a whole lot of moisture, and we see because of that it lost a whole lot of that leaf tissue we developed in the fall, was not able to overwinter and come with the spring. So what we're doing now in the spring is we're having to develop a lot of that leaf tissue back. And before we go reproductive, we need that leaf material, that green plant material, to be able to conduct that photosynthesis and get us through the rest of the season. These recent rains and these nice temperatures has allowed the crop to kind of almost wake up. Just a couple of the big things that we have to worry about when we do go reproductive and we do go through that bolting stage. A lot of our herbicides that we typically have available to us during vegetative stage, they do go out. So growers that have canola that are in this stage that are starting to see a lot of green leaves kind of come up, we need to start thinking about herbicides, trying to get those 3 to 4 to 5 good looking days that have good temperatures. Go out and make an herbicide application. It's also time to start thinking about nitrogen. Nitrogen is very high, so have a very good examination of what you think your yield potential of your crop is, and maybe adjust your nitrogen rates accordingly. A 30 bushel canola crop that went through this winter might not be a 30 bushel canola crop anymore, and we might have to vary or change our expectations to kind of meet that, and therefore be able to adjust our nitrogen rates accordingly. The other thing is we do have a pretty significant amount of blackleg that I've seen here and there, at least throughout some of our locations. It is one thing to need to look out for. And as always, the spring comes with insects, and especially if we have a lot of green material, if we do start getting more timely rains and warming up and a lot of green vegetation starts showing up, we will want to start kind of looking at the worms, aphids, various other species like that. That's a couple of just key things to be thinking about if you do have canola out in the field. Some things to be thinking about in the next weeks to months to kind of make sure that we can get this crop where it is now to the end of the season.